size advantage, both inside offensively and outside defensively. Seem to close out better, causing more troubles. Was that something you really wanted to emphasize, kind of overpower them a little bit?
I think more, it really just kind of happened. It wasn't like a strategy that we attempted.
Okay.
It was more, we wanted to play, even though they went small, we wanted to stay with our 4s and 5s in the game instead of just totally going with our guards. Part of that had to do with Abe Lodwick needs minutes. Patrick only got 8 minutes, and he needs minutes. DJ still is, in our minds, inexperienced. He needs minutes. So it more or less just kind of happened that way.
But it seemed like you did dominate on the inside a little bit more offensively. You got a lot more touches in the post.
Yeah, I think it's because they went smaller and tried to handle the ball a little bit better. And
what's the best you get out of a game like this, Ken?
a win, everybody gets to play, no injuries. But like I told the guys in the locker room, I've been doing this for a few years now, and I sincerely cannot remember feeling good coaching a game right after finals. And there's been a few years where I ended up playing games during finals week. And that is just never a good experience. And that's not to take anything away from Western Oregon. Western Oregon or whoever we play today, it's a tough game to play. I'll bet there's a lot of upsets around the country Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this weekend.
You coached at that level, the Division II level, for a long time. Western Oregon came in here and seemed to have a pretty good game plan, executed what they wanted to do. Was it hard for you to get your guys to, I don't want to say respect, but to believe that Western Oregon could come in here and play with them?
Great question. I don't know. We tried to educate our guys on that they'd won 9 in a row. And they might be Division II, but so is Seattle Pacific, who went to Arizona, and so is Northern State, who went into Butler and won. And there are times where Division II or lower level Division I's go in and beat teams like us. So we tried to prepare our guys the best we could, make sure they're aware of what can happen. And it was evident it could happen by halftime. Western Oregon came in and did a good job. I think they just ran out of gas. You know, they just played last night or yesterday in the Bay Area, and that's pretty hard to do, turn around, and they didn't even fly in until like 12 noon today.
Yes.
So you got to give them a lot of credit for what they, it was a gutsy effort by them, especially that first half, and then I think they just ran out of gas.
You guys are working in, obviously, Abe, Mike, and Basil back into things.
Yes.
How did you feel that kind of went to that, maybe played part of the flow problems in the first half?
It could have. It's always a new challenge when you're bringing a guy back into the mix, but when you're bringing 3 guys back in, it can disrupt the continuity of what's been going on.
How nice is it to have those 3 guys back?
It's great. It's great to have guys that are on the bench that are healthy, and we just have a longer bench and different guys to go to. But we're going to need to understand our rotation and how we're going to work with that rotation.
Yeah, I mean, you only have 1 game left before conference season starts.
Right.
How much will that play a part in it, just really getting that down? It's kind of a rushed thing now.
It is. It's a rush thing, and not a whole lot we can do about it. Deal with it, and at least we have 1 more game to work on that.
Scoring-wise, pretty evenly spread out. Something you're happy with?
Yeah. I always like it. I mean, if I had my wish, everybody would score the same amount of points. Everybody gets 6 or 7 or 8 points, and everybody's happy. That's not the case, but I do like it when there's balanced scoring.
Is there excitement to playing the game in Seattle?
I don't know about if there is yet, but there will be. It's always an exciting time to go over to Seattle and play against somebody in Key Arena, and we've got our Cougs fans there, and they've supported that game very well. So it'll be fun.
And you have the kids that are from that area. It's probably a nice little...
Yeah, we've got a lot of guys on our team now from the Seattle area. Probably 4 or 5, maybe 6 guys total from anywhere from Seattle to Tacoma.